Tonight here on Fox West Texas Live at 9, we bring you the story of Zachary Sotelo, a rising Central High freshman who has had a journey through life that not many have traveled, but it has sculpted him into the amazing young man he is today. Do you want to drive the car?
Sure.
Do you have a driver's license?
Not yet.
You can't drive the car.
Dang it.
Zach Sotelo has a love for the sport of golf. He recently just made the Central High School golf team even before he took a high school class. This accomplishment is Zach's biggest success in life so far.
It was amazing. We were at the pool. He had a band trip to the pool, and he was there with some of his friends, and I just told him I was going to take their picture. So they were all lined up there in front of the pool, and I had gotten a phone call from Coach Odell earlier in the day, but I wasn't with him, and so I knew that he didn't. Zach, guess what? What? You made the golf team! Oh, yeah! And then he was just like back to saying cheese for the picture. It was hilarious, but he was very, very excited. And as a freshman, that's such an honor just to even get a spot. So we're super excited.
Did you get me anything, Avery? Oh, she's gonna just laugh like that? Yeah. That's funny to her? Mm-hmm. You ready to do this?
Yep.
All right, here we go. When you found out you were gonna make the golf team, how did that make you feel?
Well, the way it made me feel was relieved and also pretty scared because I would be playing with the big kids and people as juniors, seniors, and sophomores, and I'm only a freshman that made the golf team. So it's a mix between both, but on the spot I was immediately excited.
Zach's road to this moment was anything but easy. Before he picked up his first golf club, he was looking for places to spend the night. Without stability that we all take for granted, it is extremely hard to find your place in the world, in a world that he had no one to go to.
Zachary came to us as an emergency placement through the foster care system here in San Angelo after his teacher discovered that he had been couch surfing and didn't really know where his parents were for the last 6 months.
Through the Children's Advocacy Center of West Texas, Zach was placed with a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA for short. This volunteer monitors the child's situation to make sure the child remains safe. The CASA is instrumental in the ensuring that the child receives the services the court has ordered. The CASA will also represent the best interests of the child they serve in a court of law when their home placement is to be determined.
Zach got an amazing CASA advocate. His name is Joe. And the CASA advocate can come and pick them up and take them to do things, spend time with them, get to know them. Well, Joe's a golfer, and so Joe picked him up and said, hey, do you want to play golf? And Zach said, sure. So they spent time at the golf course, bonding, getting to know one another.
Ooh, a new sport I've never tried out, sure. So I went with him to go play, and we just chipped and putt on the far side of the course, and from then on, I just liked the sport because I like how when I hit that ball and I watch it slowly roll in the hole, that just makes me have a good feeling. And he was the first person to bring me out here, so that kind of feels special.
So Zach's love for golf was now found, all from a volunteer who wants a better life for the less fortunate. And it was Joe who approved Zach to be adopted by Samantha and her family. Zach not only found a new love for golf, but also a new loving family.
And he came to our house that day and he never left. So that was a huge blessing for us. He was adopted in November of 2017, a year and a half later after that first day that we met him. And we're incredibly proud of him. He's an amazing big brother.
The Children's Advocacy Center of West Texas is always looking for volunteers to become CASA advocates. So if you have the time and the heart to make a difference, it's time to start helping young kids just like Zach.
So he decided that golf was his thing. So we called Joe and I said, hey, just so you know, you instilled this enjoyment of the sport in him. And he said, well, let me get some clubs, and let me get him some private lessons. And he just went above and beyond. And Zach has enjoyed it. He loves the sport. He's really good at it. He hasn't been playing for very long, but he's just a natural. He's got excellent hand-eye coordination. He's got perseverance. I think that's a big benefit for him.
I'm glad that I've earned that trust of being a big brother and being a responsible son, to where my parents can leave me to watch the girls for them while they go run an errand or something. Well, I would make them feel like they're the best parents ever, because since they take me out here and make me practice and make me get better, then when they see that it all pays off when I turn in a low score hard, then they will feel happy, because they know that, well, we're going to push him, but we're going to push him to where he's going to succeed in his sport that he loves. So it's not a bad thing that they're pushing me, because it's not necessarily a bad thing when they're pushing you to do something you love.